Welcome to Drama. Today I am going to be making gyoza. I'm going to use pork and the gyoza wrap I'm going to make from scratch. It's got maybe here you have 200 grams, I think I put. Then a bunch of spring onion, and this is oyster sauce and soy sauce and sake. Then this is pork, minced pork, 300 grams. Then salt and pepper for seasoning and sesame oil. You need 3 tablespoons of sesame oil. Let's make a gyoza wrap. Okay, this is 200 grams of plain flour, and here this is hot boiling water, which is 140 milliliters. Then you mix with, I use chopsticks, so if you have, use chopsticks. So it's hot, so you can't really put your hands in. Okay. So this hot water actually cooks flowers. There. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This. All right. Okay, so you use your hand now, and basically you need like this until fairly smooth, really, before resting it. Tip to this table is about too high for me. Okay, for this job. Okay. So something is a lot rattling. What is rattling? Okay. Better. Yeah, that's great. Few minutes until I get really soft. Homemade wrap is really nice and chewy, and it's nothing like homemade gyoza wrap. Although I'm quite happy with any shop bought gyoza wrap in an Asian food supermarket. So often they sell the wrap, gyoza wrap, frozen. So you just have to defrost it, Ideally in the fridge, but you can defrost it room temperature. Okay. I think I'm quite happy for now. So this is the texture you get, like this. So just make a ball like this. Okay. Rest it. Then I'm going to cover this bowl or this dough with a damped cloth so it won't get dry but still steam escapes. Okay, so now time to, it's very simple, only 1-2 main ingredients. So this has got, I'm gonna use a whole bunch of spring onions. So if it's too quite thick, then just, yeah, okay. And just chop it finely. Doesn't have to be, you can choose any vegetables or kind of hard, how to say that, like leeks or Chinese cabbage or celery or pepper. Or even you can put mushrooms, so aubergines. Okay, so but this is the most kind of simple ingredients. So this is it. Okay, so leave it here for now, put aside. Right, so now again you're gonna use your hands to, where's the pepper? Oh, okay. So first, pepper, okay. So this is going to be the filling of the gyoza. Okay. Pepper, and then next is sake. Then soy sauce. It's quite nice. Okay. So that. And this is oyster sauce. Let's add some salt. Mix well, so just a bit coarse salt. So mix well so I can get quite sticky. Then to finish, maybe about 3 tablespoons of that's right, sesame oil. Okay. Yeah. Mix all together. Now coming together nicely. So if you fancy, this is most simple recipe, so you can of course add in some ginger, I normally do ginger, but this is, if you put ginger, just grate it, and you can put whole grated ginger in, or you can just chop the garlic, chop the gingers really finely, and or you can just add in ginger juice only. Okay, so you can see it's quite sticky. Okay, that's it. Then I will add this spring onions later, just before I'm going to wrap this filling with the wrap. So I'm going to go wash my hand. Okay, now I'm going to move on to that dough, gyoza wrap. So that's your laptop. It's like you make a bread here, bread maker. So until a bit more, make it soft and smooth. It's still quite warm. It's okay, I think. Connect a bit more. Nice. So this is it. Then we can make it round. So for this amount of filling, I want about 35 wraps. So what I do is cut the dough into 3 pieces. So it's 36 pieces, 36 wraps I'm gonna make. So Japanese style gyoza is something a bit different, something different from original Chinese gyoza. So our Japanese gyoza wrap is a lot thinner, and we fry it, stuff it. So then, okay. So like it. Incision, make it, and hopefully it's gonna be equal sized. So a bit more here. So 12. Okay. Then what you can do is cut the first one. Then you see this end here. Lift it up. And cut. So this tip here, you can see the tip because I squeezed it, so you can see the tip here. So lift it up like this. So you will see why I do this. So this is actually Chinese technique, noodle technique or bun technique, Chinese wrap technique. So I do this. Okay. So basically we rotate by. Okay. So I'll show you why I do this. So by cutting, 1 second, I get my rolling pin. So you get a dough piece, tiny pieces like this. Yeah. So you basically squeeze this down like this. So then you will get quite nice round shape already. So this put give and then you carry on like this for this 36 wrap to be. Then basically make very thin. So I do like this. You can do lift the thing. Don't know how to call this thing. Anyways, so I use a small one. So try to be thin as you can really. It's about gonna be maybe 9 centimeter, 8 centimeters diameter. So you can actually, it's quite see-through almost. Should be see-through. Okay. So this is it. I made one. So dust your tray well because it gets sticky. So even on top of that, on top, you dust it. So this is quite hard work, more like takes time. So like this, I do this. You carry on like this, or another option is you just okay, I'll show you now what you can do. Other option is I will make it one by one because I quite like this kind of job. So but if you're not confident or any reasons, you can stretch it. So probably you need bigger tool to do this. That's fine. We go get a big one. Excuse me. So make it really thin. Right. It's quite stretchy, so it's not difficult to roll out thin. You can use large cookie cutter. This is a bit small. I couldn't find a big one, so maybe let's see, this will do. This is actually small tart, so you can do this instead. So okay, let's see. They carry on. This is not really working for me. Yeah, right like this. I'm sure you can do this better than me. Sorry about that. 2. So dust it so they won't stick each other. So you can repeat this until all do it will use up. Okay, I think I can take one more here, I guess. Yeah, I prefer to do one by one. It's really up to you. So repeat this work until you get (36 pieces, 36 wraps). Okay, so this still works. Still stretching enough to do it. Yeah, it really doesn't really matter for your own, home cooking. It will do. Okay, so like me, if you can do this, that'd be great. So one. Okay, I will carry on later because I already made some of them earlier, actually yesterday. So I take them out of the fridge. They're fine like this. So let's use some of them I just made today, just now. What you need is water in a little dish, a bowl, like bowl, this is just tea bowl. Then do not forget to dust the surface of the tray. Then finally you add chopped spring onion, all of it. So this is 300 grams of pork. Then this bunch of spring onions should weigh about the half of the meat, so about 150. So that's the ratio, like the pork or meat to vegetables, whatever you use in your gyoza fillings. Then make all together. Then maybe just a little bit, mix it well so that they'll come all together, stick each other. Yeah. Go on. Just remove excess flour. Then I need a teaspoonful in on your palm, and this is going to be glue, and top half, edge of the top half, wet it. Then the one way is bring it together and pinch the top of it. Then you make decoration frills. 1, 2, pinch it. Then the other side. 1, 2. I do one more. 3. Nice. So it's kind of make it quite roundy, 3D shape, almost like this. Okay. Pretty. Voila. So I'll show you one more time. Put the filling in the middle. Wet the edge. Then bring one side to the other and pinch it. Then lift this up. 1, 2, 2 or 3, I don't mind. Then 1, 2. Yeah, I think this I do one more somehow. Yeah, 3. Then make sure that it's sealed. Edges are sealed. The edge is sealed. Like this. Okay. Also, the other method is from the end, not from the top, but from the side. So you use your thumb, left hand thumb, because I'm right-handed. So pinch it, so close it so that no leaks from this side. Then, then you use this middle finger to hold it and kind of squeeze it. Then you lift this up, make frills like this. Then lift this up, lift this and lift it. Seal it. There you go. It's really up to you. Well, I think this may be a bit easier, just because from this from work sideways is sometimes you have leaks. My students often have leaks with this shape, so with this style. So it's up to you. Maybe you can try both. Then if you really struggles, then it really does not matter. This is big wrap. So you can do just boom. Just remove the air inside. So I don't like the trapped air because it's going to be expand and explode. So it's very important because all the nice meat juices it's gonna be kept inside when it's cooked. So a bit boring, but that's fine. So you can cook like this side up, because it's gonna be served anyway upside down, so it really does not really matter. But when it's boiled or deep fried, it's nice to have some decorative wheels. Oh, so this is my cake cutter. This is quite big, so I will make. So important thing is to use the kind of similar amount of fillings, whatever you do, so that it can be cooked at the same time. This is funny. Bit. Okay, so one more. Show you one more. Okay. So wet the top half of the edge of the wrap. So this one is the one painted. Then make fill to the side of the wrap. It's quite large sized. Okay. That pie cutter was a bit too large for my likings. Oh, fine. For this amount of fillings here, I told you you should get 36 Gyoza pieces. I mean 36 Gyoza pieces. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I will carry on making it. Now let's cook our gyozas. Bring the pan nice and hot. So let's cook them in 2 batches. Probably you should be able to make about 25 to 30 pieces of gyoza. So you will find it easy to divide it into 2 to cook. So bring it nice and hot. So like this kind of size, but this is about 20 centimeter I'm using it. And you need some edge, kind of high edge like this. So do not use pancake pan. So you need kind of frying pan with the edge, kind of high edge, this. Okay. So I put some oil in, any oil. And place it, arrange it like, and make it round because we are going to put this upside down to serve. So it's like flower petals. Like, so nicely arranged. And put a little next to each other, not too tight to each other, but nicely packed. So it will be together on the plate. Gyoza. So juicy. Yeah, 14 half of it went in. Maybe a few minutes. Maybe fry a few minutes, so it will be coloured, nicely coloured. And in the meantime, you will need maybe 100 ml of water. It depends on the thickness of the wrap. So with this water, basically we will steam the gyoza after the wraps are cut down a bit more. Yes, you. Also you need the lid. It's ideal if you have matching lid for the pan. This isn't, but next this will do. Nice and crispy. Nice. It's going to be like this, like medium heat really, medium heat. Water to cover the bottom of the pan. Put the lid on. Cook until the meat is thoroughly cooked. Okay, see. So I want this water to be evaporated. Then make the gyoza crispy again. Add in more water and steam if the water you initially used wasn't enough. to cook through the meat. Nice, almost done, I think. Yeah, it's good, it's crispy. So almost done. So at the end, just turn your heat kind of higher a little. Yeah. I'm happy. Okay, gyoza is cooked, so I will put the serving plate on top of the pan like this, then flip it basically. Ta-da! So it's really crispy outside and the other side of the wrap is really chewy. For the dipping sauce, it's rice vinegar and shoyu, soy sauce, you call it soy sauce. Then if you like some maybe chili, or you can put some more chili or some spicy steamy or chili oil. Then let's have a taste. Like this. いただきます。And the another half of the gyoza, you could freeze this. How to cook it is easy. Just bring the pan hot, and you cook from frozen. The same method. It might take a little bit longer to steam. Also, you can freeze your wraps as well. So plenty of flour in between the wraps. Then wrap it tight, wrap around with a cling film. Then freeze. Then you can thaw them when you need them. Good. Right, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I hope you enjoy cooking and eating your homemade gyoza. Bye.